Hey Pisces, I hope you guys are all doing well today. We are going to do a reading for you guys and get messages from angels and spirit. These are general readings, so they may not resonate with all of you. Take what does resonate, leave what doesn't. And with that being said, let's jump into your reading and get your messages. All right, so let's take a look at your current energies right now. So let's see. Pisces, current energies, please. And thank you, Spirit and angels. What are the current energies surrounding Pisces right now? Seven of Cups. Could be dealing with a little bit of indecisiveness. Current energies for Pisces. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely some indecisiveness, trying to find some balance or making a decision. Current energy, please, for Pisces, Spirit and angels. And you have the Eight of Wands. So some kind of communication that you're possibly waiting for to make a decision on. Waiting for, some of you guys could be being indecisive about some kind of communication that you need to have with someone. We'll clarify. So let's find out. Let's take a look at what your biggest challenge and obstacle is right now. What is Pisces' biggest challenge right now? What is the challenges that Pisces is dealing with? Please and thank you, Spirit and angels. Challenges for Pisces. Six of Swords, the Hermit. Getting out of your head. Moving on, moving away, either physically or just mentally. I mean, it has to do with your mental. Yeah, the Emperor. It's like your biggest challenge is realizing what power you have. Like your... Move those. Like stepping into your power, taking back your power, not letting yourself get all caught up in your head. And the Hermit is here to say, pause and take some time in solitude and reflect on what's causing this mental anguish, this anxiety, this worry, this stress. And then step into your power, take ownership of it, and rid yourself of it. So let's see what your possible outcome is. What is possible outcome? It's too much. We're not going to do 5 cards. All right. Possible outcome for Pisces, please. And thank you. Pisces, possible outcome. Three of Wands. Being able to move forward. Being able to see your path and succeeding at it. Having good things come in. Finding balance with this Justice card between your head and your heart. Having that clarity with your head and being able to follow your heart. And Knight of Swords. Yes, taking action. with the new wisdom and knowledge that you have. Very nice, Pisces. All right, let's see what's hidden from you. What is hidden from Pisces? Spirit and angels, what does Pisces not see coming? I'm just going to put that one back. It kind of wanted to flip out, but I didn't like it, so I put it back. All right, you have the Four of Swords, the Six of Pentacles. So what's hidden from you is needing to find the time to rest and get out of your head, process. It's like when you rest, it's almost like meditate, and just kind of process those things that are taking over mentally. And then you have the Six of Pentacles and the Empress. I find that infinite, the infinite of giving and receiving, and it's more like that infinite giving yourself enough rest and loving yourself. Knowing that you can create whatever it is that you're wanting. So, very nice. Okay, let's clarify this. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups in your current energy. Yeah, you're feeling like there's a lack of something. You're lacking financial stability. Or you're feeling like you've been left out in the cold, like people aren't noticing, but I'm really getting a feeling of it's a lack of financial stability. You're having a bit of financial constraint, and so it's making you indecisive on which way to move or what's the right move for you that's going to benefit you. All right, let's clarify the Two of Pentacles in your current energy. Judgment. And that's becoming aware. It's letting go of these judgments you have about yourself, Pisces, and your financial situation. Not getting stuck in that energy. It's almost like process it, do what you need to do, and then get out of that mindset. Because the longer you stay in this indecisive, judgmental frame of mind, the more that mental, the more the anxiety, the worry, the fears will start coming up, the what ifs. Eight of Wands is with the Page of Pentacles. So it's like you're waiting for some kind of communication or some kind of idea to come in on what's going to help get you out of this. It's almost like you're hoping that just the check in the mail will come. Like, hopefully there's just like, I go get the mail and there's a check. But it's really just doing your best to let go of any kind of judgment you have about yourself because of this. Letting go of what you think other people may judge you for. And accepting it for what it is. And just taking the bull by the horns and doing what you need to do to get out of it. I mean, if it's financial, yeah, it's like sometimes you can't just always the next day go take out a loan. I mean, it depends what it is, but I'm just feeling like it's that little bit of it's like a few paychecks you were a little short on, didn't work as much. And I mean, with holidays that we've been having and stuff like that. And with summer, people are wanting to take more vacation, a little more time off. And so it's got you feeling a little bit like you're struggling and getting behind. I mean, don't let yourself sit there and get indecisive. If it's something like you can't pick up more hours because of what, then check that off your list. You know, and don't ever be afraid to ask your spirit guides and angels for help with this, with guidance, with help on the stress that it's creating for you. All right, let's see. Let's clarify your challenge. Let's do this Six of Swords. And that's what I was saying, like the Six of Swords and this Hermit and this Emperor is saying, you know, get out of that mindset, reflect on it, shine your light, you know, take that little bit of time to clear your head and step into your power. You know, you are an entrepreneur, you are resourceful. So let's clarify the Six of Swords in your challenge position. Yeah, take a leap of faith. We have it with the Fool. Take a leap of faith. You know, start a new routine. Maybe I'm even hearing like ask for promotion, ask for a raise. You know, it's like move out of that mental what if stage and that indecisive stage and take a leap of faith. Start a new journey for yourself. Yeah, Knight of Swords under the Hermit. Gain that clarity and then take action on it. Let's clarify the Emperor. Eight of Cups. I'm going to clarify a little more on that Eight of Cups. Three of Swords. Okay, maybe this isn't financial. I'm going to clarify a little more on the Seven of Cups. Because you have the Emperor is clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the King of Wands. So let's clarify this, because the Five of Pentacles can be lack, like feeling like you've been left out in the cold, like it's really just your true potential, honestly, Pisces, whether it be in you're feeling like lack of money, lack of stability, but you're holding on to that. You're holding on to that idea of lack. You're holding on to those judgments you have about yourself and about and what you think others have. When you need to be realizing your value and coming up with these ideas and taking action on them. And then in your challenge, it's like moving away from those things that aren't bringing you mental clarity, getting out of that indecisiveness and what if stage, taking that leap of faith, shining your light on things. Once you can get out of your head a bit and believe in yourself and find that clarity and then taking action, because you are the Emperor, you are an entrepreneur, you are a boss, you have the power to leave things that aren't emotionally fulfilling and take back your power and take action against these things that have left you feeling hurt and broken. I mean, you have the King of Wands here under the Emperor. I mean, those are your two most, like, passionate, powerful cards there. I mean, the King of Wands is all about action. I do get a sense this King of Wands might even be somebody in your life that is very charismatic to you, very charming when they need to be and want to be. But at the same point, they sometimes emotionally check out from you. Take it as it resonates. Okay, let's clarify your... Sorry, my birds are starting to go nuts. Let's clarify your possible outcome. Let's do the Three of Wands. Hades is trying to speak parakeet. Okay, let's clarify the Three of Wands and your possible outcome. The Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to pull another one on that. With the Eight of Swords and the World. I'm getting two different messages from this, so I'm going to keep clarifying I'm going to clarify the Justice card and your possible outcome. Because I feel like this is a pattern that you're going through. Yeah. So this is a pattern, Pisces, that, yeah. And then you have so under the Justice is Temperance, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. The Three of Wands is you're always waiting for that ship to come in and you're wanting to move forward on your future. And, you know, you're waiting for good luck to come your way. But at the same point, you're getting too much in your head on this. You're letting all this, you know, lack and judgment that you have against yourself and what you think others have against you, and staying in this anxiety, worry, stressful state of mind. And you're trying to be hopeful, but in the back of your mind, you're feeling like you don't know which way to go, and you're so distracted with that worry that it's kind of like you can't move forward. And it's a cycle that you get yourself in. And that's why Spirit and angels are saying it's time to realize your potential and quit holding on to these feelings of lack and staying in this indecisive frame of mind. It's time to find balance with these judgments that you have about yourself. And realize that you do have the potential to grow and make more money, you know, to get more in your material world and more, just as, you know, you have enough value, realizing your value that you have and your contribution that you put out there in the world. And it's saying here, you know, by getting out of your mind here in your challenge and taking that leap of faith, that, you know, deciding you're going to start a new chapter, a new journey, reflecting and shining your light on your path, looking at, it's like we always want to live in the present, not like the past or the future, but it's like really reflecting on what you are right now, what you're feeling, and clearing that for today. And not just, it's like making a plan, making that decision, taking action on it, and knowing that you're not going to wake up and feel that way again tomorrow. Taking back your power, realizing the things that have been hurtful and heartbreaking on you, because sometimes it's all linked. I mean, our feelings of lack financially, our lack of value, our lack of, we let all those judgments pile up. And then it's like stepping into your power and moving on. I mean, if something's not emotionally fulfilling, or you just feel like there's more for you, then go after it. And with this justice, it's saying it's time to have patience. It's time to find balance. It's going to take time. It's going to take time. It's going to take effort. You're going to hit obstacles and that along the road. And you're just going to, have that Queen of Swords energy. Don't act out of emotion. It's like, deal with those emotions that want to trigger you to give up, but then take action once you've got them figured out. Yeah, you got the Three of Wands again on the Knight of Swords. You've got the Moon, and the Five of Cups. There's something here that it's like when everything just gets a little too overwhelming, and we all have it, Pisces. I mean, we all get in those modes that it's kind of like when it rains, it pours, but that's the narrative we give us. That's the story we give ourselves. It's like, oh, great, yep, I'm behind on this bill, or I forgot about this bill. Now what? And then you go home and your spouse, or, you talk to your partner, your boyfriend or girlfriend, and they're in a mood, and you're like, now what? See, this is how it always is. And because you're stressed about one thing, Pisces, like stressed about this bill you forgot about, and then you get you're already kind of in that mindset, and then you go to work and get horrible customers or coworkers on your butt because you forgot something. You're keeping that going, and it's almost like you don't let it just be a day. It's almost like you carry that on because you still haven't dealt with this bill, per se, and so it just starts creating a lot more in you, and you try to get out of that. I see that you can kind of work through that, but it's almost like it comes all back to your current energy again. You let some things pile up too much, and then when you get to that breaking point, you make this decision, like, I'm moving forward. I got this whole new thing I'm going to do. I'm going to, take charge, and I am going to step into my power. I am going to find balance. But the problem is it takes a while to get in this state of mind that you're in, this feelings of lack and overwhelmed and stress and anxiety. So it's going to take time and patience to get out of it. And it's like, it looks like you have a hard time with giving it that time and patience. And it comes back to, once again, really going to the source. Because then you have the Knight of Swords that is clarified by the Three of Wands, the Moon, and the Five of Cups. Then it's like you try to give it some patience and time, but then you're on the move again. and taking action again. And next thing you know, your emotions get the best of you and your fears and anxieties because you've taken action from a place of an emotional trigger, something that's finally emotionally triggered you. You've, jumped ship or flipped out, or I'm not saying that's what you do. I'm just saying those are like examples of an emotional trigger. You call in sick to work or something because it's like, I've just had enough. I'm not dealing with anything today. Well, then that adds to the issue. And then you start having feelings of regret and you start thinking, well, that wasn't the right thing to do. So anyways, let's clarify what's hidden. Let's clarify this Four of Swords. And that makes a lot of sense with this Four of Swords. The star, there's hope. The stars are there to lead you and guide you and light your way. You are directly connected to the universe, Pisces. Believe that. And through, getting the rest you need, taking that time out, there is hope, there is balance, and you'll see that. Yeah, you have the Ten of Swords on this Six of Pentacles. Once you can give yourself that rest and that self-love and that self-care, and know that you're a beautiful person and that you have so much to offer and so much to create, and do that, like infinite, always making sure that you're taking care of yourself, you'll see that these feelings of stress and anxiety and feeling like you're always being stabbed in the back with something else will start to disappear. Yeah, the Two of Wands, and then you'll be able to see that you have the whole world in your hands and it's yours for the taking. You just have to pick which path you want. Do you want the path of you deserve it and you can have it and you can take it, or do you want the path of you're the same pattern? So let's close off your reading with some advice from the universe. If this reading is resonating for you guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. It really helps me grow my channel, and I truly do appreciate your guys' love and support by watching. I love being able to channel these messages. And so thank you. And let's get some advice from the universe. What advice do you have for Pisces, please? And thank you. Nine of Swords. Advice for Pisces. There's you, and there's taking action. Yeah, taking action against your fears and your uncertainties and the unknowns, that cause you that emotional not knowing which way to turn, and getting out of your head. It's like once you take action against, it's like I want to say once you take action against yourself, but it is, because the moon is your energy. And so if anyone can handle your energy the best, it's going to be you, Pisces. And that's